Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy.
You are listening to Phantasm Podcast.
Hey, this is Trevor Sternad.
Ryan H. back from the Black Dahlia murder.
From Gabriel Warrior.
This is Anthony Michael Hall.
This is Dave.
And this is Brett from Revocation.
Hey, this is Larissa from Band of Prison.
Terrence from Suffocation.
Phantasm Podcast.
Join your host Corey Gorchrist and Dr. Vincent West for exclusive interviews with the sickest bands in metal and more. Head over to cultofphantasm.com, the only gravesite for all things horror and death metal. No filler, all killer. Now please welcome our guest of honor.
Phantasm Podcast. I'm here with Vlad, Necrowretch. We're going to talk about The Ones from Hell. Comes out Season of Mist, February 14th. Probably my most anticipated album so far this 2020, so this is going to be awesome. I'm really excited about it. And then we'll say now we're wrapping up the decade, and it's over. I will say that Putrid Death Sorcery is one of my favorite albums of the decade for sure, so appreciate you guys and the music you've put out, pumped out over the last 10 years. It's been awesome so far, so we'll get right into The Ones from Hell. I guess do just a little track by track if you don't care.
Yes, of course for us it's a new decade, new chapter that opened right now. For Necrowretch, as you said, the 2020 is starting. It's also a new decade for the band, and we see this new album, The Ones from Hell, not only as the fourth album, but also as a brand new chapter in the history of the band.
Absolutely. And then, you got a couple tracks up. Social media now, you got Luciferian Sovereignty, which I love, and then the title track, of course, and we'll get to those when we get to those. But I guess start with the first track, Pure Hellfire. We'll get right into the album here and just talk a little bit about the tracks.
About Pure Hellfire, so actually when I write the album, I write in the order. So I was thinking which song can I make to begin the new album, because at this time I had zero riff, no idea about what this new album will be.
Right.
So I was thinking, how can we get the listener into, pure fucking hellfire, straight from the beginning of the album. Work on kind of, there is an intro for maybe 1 or 2 minutes to get like the temperature got higher and higher.
Right.
And let's later the song really start. And that's also very great because we will start the live with this song. So everything was kind of connected at the beginning when I write it. I was thinking already we are on stage, we are moving like this, the drummer play this pattern, blah blah. And at the end, I think Pure Hellfire, it's a very long song because it's like 7 minutes, so it's kind of taking a bit of a risk to start the album with such a long song for us. But in the end, I really like the vibe about this song. It's like, okay, the album is here right now. You just took this 7 minutes blast in your face, so you're in.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the album for sure. And then we move on to Luciferian Sovereignty.
Well, Luciferian Sovereignty, that's a kind of more classic Necrowretch song. It can be maybe connected to some songs of the previous album, Satanic Slavery.
Right.
Came of the same pattern on drums and guitar. I think this song is definitely made for the live. You know, there is a very powerful chorus, very this kind of Hell Satan old song.
Yeah.
And I will say it's not the most surprising song for the fans of Necrowretch, but it's a perfect Necrowretch song working, and with all the mimics that Necrowretch have since 10 years now. And yeah, I mean, this song is a perfect way to discover Necrowretch, and also a perfect song for the people who are already fan of the band.
Definitely agree, and you can go to the Season of Mist YouTube channel if you guys haven't heard it yet and check that track out. And then the next one, which is also on YouTube, is The Ones from Hell, which is the title track, of course.
Yes, The Ones from Hell is like, for me, that's the song that I am the most proud in all Necrowretch record. Really, I like this vibe. I mean, it's starting with a killer riff directly, and with this riff, the song is already perfect for me. And we can wait really to play this song live and see how the people react. It's kind of strange to have a mid-tempo kind of slow song for Necrowretch. It's something new for us, but really it's working really great. I like the vibe about this riff in the beginning. It's like, I don't know, I can see some of Slayer influence, maybe, you know, from Song of Heavens, really slow, and this riff is like whoa, and getting bigger and bigger, and later the vocals arrive, and it's I really love the vibe of this song. Really, in my opinion, that's the best song of the album. That's why I choose to be the title track, even if I'm sure some other people will prefer more speed songs from the album.
Yeah, and there's the lyrics are great, and they're you know, the lyric videos on YouTube, so people can check that out. And I think it's got some really just badass lyrics on that song, you know. So I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's pretty sick. Some of the my favorites from you guys so far. Then we got Absolute Evil.
What can I say more?
Yeah.
Absolute Evil. You know, sometimes you search the name for a song and you say, fuck, this will work perfectly, let's just put this and that's it. Absolute Evil, it's an instrumental song actually. It's like, at the beginning we choose to put some vocal parts, but when we listen again in the studio we say, oh, fuck off, let's remove all the vocals because they're so good. We can maybe keep the song this way and have something instrumental in the middle position of the album, at the end of the A side of the vinyl, so it can be something like a break, you know. In the album you have all these like Hellfire, Luciferian, the Ones from Hell coming in your face,
right?
And then you have the Absolute Evil, would put you just in a big this kind of big riff, you know, which is turning and you don't really need to have any vocals on this one. And
yeah,
I think it's also surprising for Necrowretch because that's the first time we do such instrumental song, but it's really well connected with the rest of the album, and I really like this song. And also we are also thinking to play it live and to see how can we put an instrumental song during the live and how can people react to this. It can be something really challenging for us as well to play this song in live.
Yeah, and I like a lot of when, you know, bands actually have instrumental breaks in albums, and a lot of them just don't incorporate that in their live performances. I think that's more of a thing that I would enjoy seeing, you know, especially seeing you guys, and you know, it'd be really neat to see that, to play instrumental track during a, you know.
Yes, definitely. Sometimes, you know, bands just stop playing and tune the guitar, or they have a speech, and maybe instead of this we can keep the ambience, keep the evil part, and just play an instrumental song and tune the guitar same way, or find kind of trick to let the show run. Exactly.
And then Codex Obscuratus, loves the title for that. That's awesome.
The Codex Obscuratus, that's I will say that's the first attempt we have to write a doom song for Necrowretch. So of course, many surprises on this album.
Yeah.
Many new path we want to try, because the fans of Necrowretch and also for the people who don't know the bands, but Necrowretch is usually a high tempo, this kind of Sepultura kind of tempo, tuka, all the way. And on this album we were thinking, yes, we did 3 albums like this, we played 10 years of this kind of pattern.
Right.
We have a lot of songs, so now let's try something more different, more slow, or with another kind of pattern. And at the beginning, when we started writing Codex Obscura, I was thinking, no, this is not Necrowretch, how it's possible? But later when we put the vocals on and we work again on the song, I was thinking, yes, this is really new, but this is also very cryptic, maybe more kind of old school death metal we were playing at the beginning of the band, maybe less black death metal. But this song, Codex Obscura, there is no blast, there is no speed part, it's just a slow song all the way, like if Candlemas will play some kind of metal, I would say. But it's working very well actually, and now that we realize we are able to do this kind of song, and it opened many possibilities for the next release actually.
Sure, yeah. I think it'd be a great, thing people can catch on to and maybe hope for more in the next album. Through the Black Abyss.
You missed one song, I think. Darkness Supreme.
Darkness Supreme, number 6, yeah.
Delay on the vocals, it's dead.
Yeah.
Turning over and over. I love this feeling, and this song is connected with the following song, Through the Black Abyss. So it's like one big song connected with some experiments we did in the studio. We just made some incantation and made some noise while the microphone was still recording, and we managed to create something that connects the 2 songs. So it's I like Darkness Supreme. It's something different. I will say all these B-side actually, from the song 5, 6, 7 and 8, which will be on the B-side of the vinyl, are way more experimental for Necrowretch. We try new things, even there is acoustic guitar or 12-string guitar, some kind of percussion. And that's the first time we put this, and when we did try in the studio, we were like, fuck, it's working fucking great.
Yeah.
So let's try it, but it will be more surprising for the fans of the band. I think the A side of the vinyl is more like straight to the point, and the B side is more like, okay, let's try what we can do with the Necrowretch spirit, but with some other kind of songwriting.
Yeah, I like that idea. You get them comfortable, especially for the old school fans too, and then you kind of draw them in, and then when you get to the other side, it's like, all right, well, these guys can really, just bring different kinds of styles to this too, and just make it really interesting. So I like that actually. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I think after 3 albums of kind of satanic blackness metal, it's normal you want to experiment some new thing, otherwise you just keep making the same album over and over. And
absolutely.
People will just say, I like, but I like only the first album.
Yeah.
Been here many times.
Yeah, you definitely want to differentiate, the styles, and that's good to progress, and hear you guys do that, it keeps me as a fan myself to hear the new stylings of Necrowretch every time.
Yes, and actually, I think right now it's not easy to say if the band is really a black or death metal band. I don't know really. Last time in an interview, one journalist was asking me, is it a black or death metal band, and I can't even answer right now. For me, it's Necrowretch. There is a lot of influence coming from Judas Priest, Slayer, or Death, Sepultura. When we do our own kind of extreme metal.
Right. Yeah, I think you guys are very unique. If I hear Necrowretch, and a lot of people aren't metal fans wouldn't know the difference, but I can tell it's like, oh yeah, that's Necrowretch. So, to have a band like you guys around is really special, and it's awesome. It's a breath of fresh air to have a band like you guys playing and making albums. It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
And then Through the Black Abyss, you said it's kind of like Darkness Supreme kind of bridges into that.
Yeah, Through the Black Abyss is like another instrumental song.
Yeah.
And on this song we were thinking what we draw the listener into hell.
Awesome.
So instead of having something super fast or super with a lot of blast, here we put something again like mid-tempo with some kind of acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And so the listener will maybe think, is it hell or where I am? I'm completely lost.
Yeah.
We really like this idea to have this kind of descent into hell, but not too fast.
Right.
Slow.
That's pretty brutal. Yeah, I'm excited for that. And then number 8 is Necrowretch, which I think, I don't know, I like when bands do that, when they have the name of their band is the last track, or they actually kind of represents the band itself. Is that what you were trying to do for that?
Yes, definitely. It's strange that we have a Necrowretch song on the 4th album and
right.
not on the demo or on the 1st album. It's true, but when I was writing the album, I was writing the last song. I knew it was the last song of the album. I had the feeling the album was complete. And so I was thinking the best way to achieve the album is to have like the most complete apocalyptic feeling. Something that will really crush everyone,
right.
both in studio and in live. And I write this song which is almost... which can almost be on the demo of Necrowretch. I mean, by the songwriting, something really raw, something really, easy to play, like the really old Necrowretch.
Yeah.
And at the end, I was thinking, okay, which will be the title? So fuck Necrowretch, yes, sounds perfect. So because it really represents the band. I like this vibe. There is just the chorus is very easy. It's just doing evil Necrowretch, Satan, and that's it.
Yep.
It's the best way for me. And that's the good song to finish the album. Very something. I think this song is also dedicated to all the people who follow us since the very first day. They really appreciate this song.
That's awesome, and I really look forward to this whole, album and everything coming together, and, hearing the rest of it. I heard, some of it so far, it's amazing, so I look forward to getting a copy of it and blasting it, man.
Yeah, definitely. One more song will be unleashed on January the 7th, and later the full album will be on stream on February the 14th. For the release of the album.
Awesome. Yeah. Do you guys have any touring plans? Any festival shows coming up?
Yes, we will embark in European tour in March, alongside with 2 bands from Norway, Tak and Campfire.
Awesome. Both amazing bands.
We will play, I think, in almost 20 shows or something like this, mostly in Europe. And later in France we will play the Hellfest festival.
Awesome.
It's like fucking great place to be. And for the rest of the year we are planning shows. We would like to come, I know you will ask, we would like to come to the States.
Sure.
I don't know if it will happen this year or the next year. It's not easy to work such a tour. There is a lot of logistics to have this done. Maybe we will go back also to Asia. We have a lot of fans there. We already played, and definitely some shows in France, our country, and Europe. For now, we focus on this European tour, and more shows for 2020 and 2021 will be announced via Facebook, Instagram, Season of Mist, and so on.
Awesome. I'm very excited about that. Hopefully we see you guys in the States. If not, we might have to make it over to Europe. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, this has been awesome. I appreciate all your time, and I look forward to this album coming out for sure.
Definitely. So thanks for your time, and I wish I can see you in France or in the States or whenever in hell. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe there. Yeah, but thank you so much, and we look forward to this. And guys, on Season of Mist, February 14th, you can pick up a copy of Necrowretch's new album, The Ones from Hell, and you can stream some of their stuff now and be on the lookout for them near you, friends of Europe. Oh, man, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate your time, and cheers to you and all your guys' success and this new album bringing us into the new year. We look very much forward to hearing it.
Definitely. So, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup, and a satanic New Year. Yeah.